Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to be looking at a historic deck. And more specifically, I'm going to be taking a look at a Light Paws Emperor's Voice. Whether or not this card is actually as good as I thought it was, I have a suspicion this is one of the best cards to have come out in Kamigawa. So Light Paws is a 2-mana 2/2 legendary creature. Whenever an aura enters the battlefield under your control, if you cast it, you may search your library for an aura card mana value less than or equal to that aura with different name than each aura you control. Put that on the battlefield attached to Light Paws. So that means that if you play a 1-mana card, so let's say you play with Cartouche on it, then you can search for any of these cards which you haven't played yet onto the battlefield. Or if you play something like a Staggering Insight, then you can search for all that glitters, which is quite insane by the way, because this is a lot of damage. Because of that, I think this is better than SRAM in a sense, that even though SRAM draws you a card for every card that you play, in a way Light Paws is better than SRAM, cause every aura that you cast, you cheat mana. But I'm not sure if it's actually better than Core Spirit Dancer to say the least, because Core Spirit Dancer grows with every aura that you have, and at the same time, every card that you cast, it refills your hand. And since Light Paws don't draw you a card, eventually you do run out of cards. So essentially you are sacrificing resources for tempo. The next topic I want to talk about is the color black. If you go black, you have access to Kaya's Ghost Form, which would make Light Paws into such a degenerate card that I bet nobody would want to play against. So there is actually a potential in splashing black for perhaps Kaya's Ghost Form, but the reason why I did not do that yet, because if the deck works in a 2-color deck, then there's no reason to really splash for another color to make your mana base worse. So you might ask, why not just go Orzhov? Well, the reason why I am trying the Azorius version first is because of things like Curious Obsession, Staggering Insight, to draw you a card, to refill your hand. Because we are playing Light Paws, we are eventually going to run out of cards. So what's a card that's going to refill our hand? And it's Curious Obsession and Staggering Insight. And at the same time, Light Paws does allow you for a tempo play. What I mean by that is, when you play Light Paws and you attach an aura to it, then you get a free aura, which means that you cheated mana there. Which means that you don't have to play, you don't have to spend too much mana per turn, and still be able to hold up counter spells like Spell Pierce or Dovin's Veto. So if you look at it from that perspective, I do think Light Paws does the job a little bit better than Core Spirit Dancer in that regard. But yeah, we're gonna be playing, again, still early into the season, we're just testing out which cards are good, which cards work. So we're only going to be playing 3 games to see whether or not the card is as good as I thought it was. So let's hop into it. Oh, we got Light Paws. Let's go. We got Selfless Savior into Light Paw. I think I start with these two, and it's because this one. Actually, I'm going first, huh? I just messed up. I just messed up. I'm actually supposed to play the Selfless Savior first because... Okay, I got caught up. But it's okay, because opponent's playing green, which means they're probably gonna be playing... They're playing elves, right? So this is actually just incredibly insane. You attach Staggering Insight, and you get a, let's see, you get all that glitters up. This is such a busted card. It's such a busted card. I cannot believe this is allowed. Look at this thing. Take action. You get all that glitters on this. And then now you attach Cartouche of Solidarity. And then you find the Vigilance. Like, why is this allowed? Oh my god. The game is over. The game is over. This is the bust though. Oh my god. How do they do it? Like, next turn I'm gonna attach Curious Obsession and then get back an Arcane Flight. So SRAM. Now we're also drawing at the same time. We shock this. We put the Curious Obsession on this. Not only do we draw a card, now we get to attach. We cheat mana. Kind of insane, if you ask me. The game is over. Arcane Flight. GG's. This card, man. Oh my god. Wow. Just wow. And the fact that this deck plays Spell Pierce means that if you go like if you go Light Paws into like bunch of like a 1-mana spell on the following turn, then you can hold up Spell Pierce as well, even though you just attach 2 auras to it. Kinda busted. Okay, another Light Paw start. I'm getting pretty lucky with these Light Paws, if you ask me. Ooh, this is okay. Enchantress deck, right? If they have a removal for this, I might be in trouble. No, it's a life gain deck. Okay. Okay. So, I think in this case, let's see. I think we just go for draws as much as possible. So because we're looking for Hushbringer, we're just gonna draw a bunch of cards. So here, so Sentinel's Eyes, Cartouche, the Arcane Flight, attack, draw a card. Okay. Heliod. Sure. So is the game over? All that glitters. Staggering Insight. Attack. Not quite. Very close though. Yeah, this is actually busted. Heliod's Punishment, sure. I did not expect a Heliod's Punishment from them. But, sure. The game is still over, because I still keep all my enchantments here. And just like that. This card is so good. Oh my god. Okay. Another hand, another Light Paws. red. Okay, so since I think I'm gonna scry here. I think we call this white. So this is red. I'm gonna keep another copy of Core Spirit Dancer. Faithless Suiting. Okay, so it's a reanimator deck. Okay. Instant sorcery. So this only counters instant artifact sorcery spell. So it doesn't counter any creatures or auras, enchantment auras. Kind of funny. Okay, so I think we do start out with Core Spirit Dancer instead of Light Paw. Because I think we are looking for some counter spells. Although we can't really compete with this Priest of the Fell Rites because you can't really counter it. Okay, we might have our first loss. Although they don't have much to really... They don't have that many threats yet, so... We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so I do have a Sentinel's Eyes in my hand, so I think grabbing a Sentinel's Eyes is pretty good. Wrath of God. I did not expect that. Definitely did not expect that. This is white. I do need another blue source, perhaps. I think we just go for the card draw right now. I mean, thankfully they don't really have any targets to reanimate. Okay, we might be able to win. I don't know. This is just a guess. Ooh. Okay. That's actually really good. Because now we can Dovin's veto whatever they're gonna do next. Because I can't win, right? This is 3 damage with Core Spirit Dancer. So I do think if they Faithless Looting, I Dovin's veto this. Because I win next turn. There you go. And that's why we play counter spells. Okay.